Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking to you about multiracial ethnic inclusion in the classroom. The students' needs that we will be focusing on today in the classroom is multiracial ethnic inclusion in the classroom. A few key terms or words that are important for us to understand this better would be, what is multiracial? Well, multiracial is where people have more than one race. A more common word for multiracial would be mixed. What is ethnic? Ethnic is a group or subgroup made up of people who share a common cultural background or descent. Examples of multiracial would be Afro American and Native American, or German and Caucasian. Another example would be Hispanic and Afro American. In our PowerPoint this week, it showed on slide 16 that multiracial and ethnic students, they appreciate their rich multicultural and ethnic identity. They're proud and they're able to function well in many cultures. They understand and adjust to a variety of perspectives. They're open-minded and willing to see and view different concepts from all different angles. But one thing that they also have to face is racial discrimination. And 9 times out of 10, as we've seen throughout this week's presentations, videos, and lesson, is that they are forced to choose one race identity over another. In the YouTube video that's located up top of this slide, after watching it several times, I seen in the video that it talks about how the students were made to feel, and they feel as though that they have to choose between a dominant race because people don't see them as who they are, which is multicultural. They see them as the person they see standing in front of them. I'll reference one where they saw them as a Caucasian when they were actually Caucasian and German, or Caucasian and Hispanic. They saw the features that were on the outside and didn't recognize that there was more to it than that. They also see that people only see just what I said, the individual as one race, and they don't acknowledge the others. So it's something that students of multicultural and ethnic backgrounds, they face that every day. And even though as individuals they see themselves as Americans, a lot of times they run into that because they are not what your concept of what an American is. But as the student brought out in the video, an American is anyone that lives here. America is a melting pot with all different types of races, religions, and cultures. And so that is a very big, important um, key point, because sometimes multiracial students and ethnic students have been made to feel like they are not American and that they are not a part. Even though that they live here, was born here, they feel like they're not. And we find that in the video that you see that the students are very accepting of others in any race. They receive them and welcome them more warmly, and they're very approachable. And lastly, it speaks of how students feel about multiracial students. They're hesitant. They'll walk up and ask them, "What are you?" or "How did this happen?" or "What's wrong with you?" Which leads to the last part, which is, in those types of situation, it also has an effect on the student and how they're made to feel as well.
This slide talks about multicultural education is a broad concept. This slide talks about implementing different and important dimensions. It talks about the five dimensions that James